Okay, this is how to properly do the stomach to wall handstand drill. You're going to start in a push-up position on the floor, like so. From here, you're going to push your hips up, and you're going to walk yourself back toward the wall. Lift one foot up the wall as high as it can go, and then you're going to put the other foot on the wall. This might be enough for you as far as strength goes, or maybe not feeling like you want to go inverted. And then if you feel comfortable here, try to take some steps inward and get closer and closer to the wall until you're as close to the wall as you feel comfortable to be able to maintain your form. From here, you can walk back down the wall. Which, by the way, covers a very important part of the training, learning how to go from one hand to the other. Because that's going to teach you how to bail a handstand later on when you go into freestanding. Now let's talk about back to wall. The back to wall handstand drill is probably going to feel more comfortable for most people, but in my opinion it helps more for when you're trying to jump up into the handstand and teaching you that mechanic versus actually finding the best position for your handstand. I do think stomach to wall is better for finding the best position for your handstand, but it doesn't teach you how to jump up into a handstand. So with the wall here, what you're going to be doing is a light kick up from the floor and placing the other foot against the wall. I highly recommend being about maybe a forearm length away from the wall when doing this so that you don't hit the wall too hard. And I really recommend doing this softly and lightly at first, not putting too much power into it, and slowly building your way up to it. That way you don't careen into the wall in the process of doing this. So if I'm about a forearm length away from the wall here, okay, and then I lift one leg up behind me, and I'm gonna kick it up and I'm gonna bend my leg because I wanna catch the wall with the ball of my foot back here. Notice how light I was with that, very light, right? I'm not trying to push my shoulders toward the wall, I'm trying to stack my hips, there's that word again, stack the hips over the hands and then tap the wall with the foot. Because if I can get there, then I can actually feel that position out and maybe get into a nice balance here. But you want to be very light about it. I don't recommend kicking up the straight leg, I really recommend tapping it, especially because you don't want to damage the wall when you're doing that. So that's back to wall drill. Let's move on.